Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's Baby Soul reading for the week starting the 12th of August. So, I have recorded this one a little bit earlier than normal, just because, by the time this video comes out, I will have just landed in Bali literally yesterday. So, I'm just getting ahead before I go, just to still be able to share this wisdom as it comes through. And luckily, when it comes to time, um, it's in the spirit world. It's very different to how it is here on Earth, and so it still works, even if I record it earlier. So probably what I'm going to continue to do is draw the cards off camera, just because it's really important to me to really focus on the intention. I'm very intentional with the work that I do. And so, I like to spend some time just really tuning in. Um, and so I've done that off camera. So it's not very exciting to watch and I don't say anything. So it's probably not very helpful or useful for you guys to see. So this is the card that came through for this week. I'll pop it up on the screen for you now. So I didn't even know this card was in the deck, to be honest. I've never seen it before. It's called the Pink Dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. Now, generally, this is the type of energy that is really hard to connect to if you're trying to conceive and it hasn't been as straightforward or has happened as quickly as you might have hoped it would. But this is the energy of children coming to Earth. I often describe the journey to Earth to conceive as going on a holiday. So this is from the soul's perspective, from the incoming soul's perspective. So there is that sense of joy with an open heart, a celebration, adventure, fun that lies ahead. And this is the energy that these children in spirit as souls already embody really, really well. It's also something that on the other side of the coin, us here on Earth that may be trying to bring these souls to Earth can struggle to connect with any of those emotions or experiences, like the celebration, fun, the joy, the open heart. Many women I work with, as the further along with their conception journey they get, they find it harder and harder to celebrate, especially when they're seeing other women fall pregnant or other babies being born. Fun is not a typical part of their day. They're often quite serious, very emotional, understandably disappointed, frustrated, confused, all of these things. So joy, especially unbridled joy, is the last thing on their minds. And because of all of this, their hearts have often become quite closed rather than being open. So the message in this card is not to try to suddenly feel all of these emotions, because it's going to feel fake and it's not going to feel authentic with where you're at. And I'm a big believer in accepting where you're at and not dismissing or denying any of your human emotions. They're all valid. They're all important. They're all there for a reason. But what this card is trying to do is it's a gentle nudge to, even if it's just leaning a little bit in the direction of these emotions or facing that direction, even if you can't feel it. And the reason I say that is because when children who are coming to Earth are very excited, celebrating, joyful, open-hearted, and that's their experience, and they're trying to come to Earth to an energy that is not that. And again, this is no judgment. This is very much the reality of the difference between spirit and Earth. But it can also be a deterrent or even a blockage for conception for some women and some children. And so the answer to that, as I've said, is not to try to fake these emotions, because that's not going to be helpful for anyone. But start to notice, and sometimes it can start with just the smallest things. the taste of something, the smell of something, the sight of something, hearing some beautiful music. It starts with the senses. Well, that's what's coming through at this point, for those of you who are listening. And it can just be a millisecond of, oh, that music's really beautiful. Or, oh, that, like, how green is that grass? You know, something really simple just to help break up some of those denser emotions. Again, it's not trying to be fake. You know, it's important that you do like the sound of that music, or that you do notice that the grass looks really green today because the sun's out and it's a really clear day and it's maybe first thing in the morning or something like that. So, and like when you look at the picture on this card, I'll pop it back on the screen. You know, the woman in the picture is, you know, it's a celebration. She does have an open heart. And this is how, I don't know, like, I guess, you know, from my perspective, I see bringing children to earth as an incredible privilege and honor. And, you know, and it's about welcoming them and honoring their journey and celebrating them, even if it's just like this tiny little glimpse of a millisecond here and there. Doesn't have to be all the time. Anyway, I really hope that maybe gave you some different insights or different perspective, or can give you some ideas just to make your own journey wherever you're at, just that teeny tiny bit of a millisecond gentler for you, or lighter for you on your journey wherever you're at. So, all right, this is a little bit of a longer reading, but that message felt important to bring through. So I hope that resonated. Please, let me know below. Always love to hear from you and see your comments and read your comments. I am taking a little bit of time off while I settle into Bali. So the sessions with me are not currently available. However, I am starting my group program again next month at the end of September. So the waitlist is now available for that, for when doors open in mid-September. So you can jump on the link in my bio to find out more about, or visit my website with all the details there. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.